So I've been making content for the last 4 years or so, and it's really been a process of constantly trying to improve my content as well as the video and sound quality. Now, this is what I looked like about 4 years ago. Hey everybody, I've been working from home since 1995. There's a little bit of a cringe factor to me when I look at that. I didn't have a dedicated space to record, and I started out by using just natural light. And the audio, frankly, it wasn't that good. Now, if you compare that to what I have right now, I think you guys can say that it's improved a little bit. I now have a dedicated studio that I'm lucky enough to have. And so it makes it a lot easier for me to produce content. So I've focused on a number of categories to improve my overall content. And I'm going to go through that with you in this video. I'm going to talk about my lighting, my sound, my camera, how I do screen captures when I'm demonstrating different applications, and my overall workflow. So let's start talking about lighting. Lighting is very important. Now, unlike my first videos, I don't use any natural light in this room. I use a black curtain actually to block out any natural light. And I've got a classic 3-point lighting system, which consists of a key light, a fill light, and a backlight. Now, the key light and the fill light are both in soft boxes, and they have grates on them to direct the light on me so it doesn't spill on the back wall. And then I've got this backlight to kind of light the back of my head to give me some separation from the back wall. So as we talk about back walls, I've got two LED Govee lights behind my Desk Mini and my Mac in the back. And these LED lights, I can control the color and I can control the intensity from an app on my iPhone. And I also have this little portable LED light sitting on the desk right behind me, pointed at the back wall as well to give me a little bit more color back there and a little bit more backlight. Now for sound, I use this very inexpensive USB Samson Q2U dynamic microphone. It only costs about $80, and I just connect it up to my Mac using the USB port. Now, this mic, in combination with the fact that this room is relatively small and it has carpeting, there's almost no reverberation in this room, and that helps to give me pretty good audio. Now for my camera, I'm using a Canon mirrorless 4K camera. It's called the R6 Mark II. And I'm using a 24mm 2.8 prime lens. Now I have this camera connected to my laptop via USB, and I record everything locally here on my laptop using Camtasia. So I simultaneously can record my video from that camera and do screen captures of any of the applications I may be running on my laptop. Now for this video, I'm actually being prompted using a teleprompter. I have an Elgato prompter which has its own screen on it. It connects directly to my MacBook Pro via USB, and I can control it from there. And the reason I like it is because it's a good size and it's easy to see, because the older you get, the eyes, they're not so good. So right below my camera, I have a 5K LG screen. And I use this for if I'm joining a WebEx meeting, or I'm using it to monitor my recording for my podcast. I use an application called Podcastle for that. Or maybe I just want to have some notes on there when I'm talking with folks. Now, with respect to workflow, I will record in Camtasia, as I mentioned. Sometimes I edit in Camtasia, or sometimes I'll edit in Final Cut Pro. Now, the output of those files tend to be relatively large, so before I upload them to LinkedIn, I'll compress them using a program called Handbrake. Now, Handbrake is great because it will significantly reduce the file size with no notable loss in quality. So that's my studio. Now, do you need all of this to reduce content? Absolutely not. You actually have probably all you need right in your pocket with your cell phone. I just chose to go this route because I actually like the intersection of technology and creativity. And so, I have all of this to produce the content for you. Now, if you have any questions about this setup, just let me know and I'll try to answer it in the comments. Thanks, and have a great day.